So meet me on the mat. We're going to start off in easy pose facing the edge of the mat. You're going to cross your feet and lower the hips down towards the earth, coming into a seated position. Now, if you want to support the lower back and have a strong, stable lower back, it starts with your posture. How you sit, how you stand, how you walk is very important. You want a nice, long, erect spine. You want to draw the navel in towards the spine, lifting the heart, relaxing the shoulders down away from the ears. You want to slightly draw the chin inward, elongating the back of the neck, crown to sky, rooting the hips. We're going to bring the arms out wide, palms facing forward as if we're coming into mountain pose. Take a slow, deep inhale as you reach the arms up high, sipping in the breath, bringing the hands over shoulders, giving a nice reach, as if you're reaching from the stars, reaching from the armpit, feeling a nice stretch in the spine from the perineum all the way up to the crown, maybe even towards the sky. Exhale as you lower the arms, draw the navel in towards the spine as you relax and soften the body. 2 more times. Inhale, slowly rise. Giving a nice stretch to the spine, reaching up high, stretching from the armpit. Feeling as if you're touching the moon, lifting the heart. And exhale, lower, squeezing the belly inward as you lower down. Last one. Inhale, reach up high. There we go. Feeling the spine stretching, rooting the hips to the earth as the crown stretches towards the sky, and let it go. Draw the navel in towards the spine. And take an inhale. Let's reach up high one last time. Bring in the hands over shoulders. Hold it here. Begin to flip the palms forward. And on your breath out, squeeze the navel in towards the spine as you hinge forward, rooting the hips towards the earth, as if the hips are going the opposite direction as the hands, as you root the hands down towards the earth. And begin to walk the hands forward as the hips go the opposite direction. And here we're going to tuck the chin, draw the navel in towards the spine, and as you do so, begin to tilt that pelvic back and start to feel a nice stretch in the lower back, in your lumbar spine. Take a deep inhale, breathe into the lower spine, your lower back. Breathing into the lungs. And exhale, relax, releasing any tension in the lower back. 2 more times. Inhale. Slowly breathing into the lower back, holding the posture, keeping the pelvis tilted back, feeling a nice stretch in the lumbar spine. And let it go. Last one. Inhale. Feeling a nice stretch, rooting the hips to the earth. And let go of any tension. Just let it all go. And begin to walk the palms back as you slowly lift the heart. And here, when you begin to rock the shoulders back and forth as you extend the arms forward, palms forward, and just give yourself enough momentum and root the palms, lifting the hips, uncrossing the feet, coming into tabletop. Shoulders over wrist, hips over knees, and just take a moment to tuck the toes. We're going to come into a modified cat-cow, but we're going to focus on the lower back, so more like pelvic tilts. Pressing into the palms. Now you may add a blanket underneath the knees or come into a fist position to support the wrist, doing what feels comfortable for you in this moment. Pressing into the palms, I want you to take an exhale as you begin to draw the navel in towards the spine and tilt the pelvic back or up. Pressing into the palms, engaging the core. And on your inhale, begin to sink the belly down towards the earth and start to notice that curvature in your lower spine as you tilt the pelvic forward or down. Inhale, find your cat, begin to tilt the pelvic back, tuck the navel in towards the spine, pushing away from the earth. Inhale, find your cow. And exhale, cat. And just keep your awareness on your pelvic tilts. You may start to feel a nice sensation, I hope it's a nice sensation, in the lower back area. There we go. And just see if you can just tilt the pelvic forward and back, moving with the breath. There we go. And give yourself 3 more here. Taking your time, getting to know your lower back, understanding your discomforts, understanding where you hold your tension. And 1 more. And when you're ready, find your tabletop. And here we're going to bring the feet underneath the chest. Come down onto the hips. And extend, onto your tailbone, and extend your legs forward. And remember, we want a nice posture. So a nice posture, a healthy posture, will begin to support the lower back. So we're going to come into staff pose. We're going to root the hands just outside the hips. You may use block for support if you like. And you're going to press your hands deep into the earth as you extend the arms. Here you're going to draw the navel in towards the spine, lifting the heart, relaxing the shoulders. Slightly draw the chin inward, elongating the back of the neck, crown to sky. And let's hold it here for 2 breaths. Taking a nice inhale here. And letting it go, drawing the navel in towards the spine. 1 more, inhale. And exhale. On your exhale, draw the right knee in towards your chest as you root the feet, heel to glute. And here you're going to wrap your hands around your shin, giving a nice squeeze, lifting the heart, drawing the navel in towards the spine. And for this particular movement, if you want more support, you may root that left hand just outside the hip for more stability. Taking an inhale here. Exhale, begin to lift the left foot, squeezing the belly inward. Inhale as you lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. And give yourself 3 more. And relax. And take an inhale as you extend the left arm up. Bringing the hand over shoulder, and on your exhale, I want you to reach for your toes. Reach, 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 squeezing the belly inward. And as you reach to your toes, begin to wrap that arm around your knee. And extend the right arm back, giving a nice twist as you look over your right shoulder, squeezing the navel in towards your spine. And let's hold it here. Take a deep inhale here. And let it go. 1 more inhale. And exhale. Hold it here. Take an inhale, reach the right arm up. begin to gauge or neutralize the spine. And on your exhale, I want you to reach the right arm forward and begin to lower that thumb down towards the earth and wrap that arm around your knee as the left arm comes behind the back and grip maybe the fingers, or maybe you have a nice prop, a resistant band or a strap. And I want you to lift that left shoulder, opening up the heart, and see if you can give a nice twist and look over your left shoulder, drawing the navel in towards the spine. And take an inhale here. And let it go. Now we want mobility of the spine. And with mobility of the spine, we want a strong foundation, a strong lower back to support the mobility of the spine. Give one more breath here. And let it go. And begin to neutralize, lower down the leg and extend it forward. Come find your staff pose. Root the palms, press through the palms, draw the navel in towards the spine, lifting the chest. And hold it here for 2 breaths. Take an inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Navel to spine. Let it go. And here on your exhale, draw the left knee to chest, giving a nice squeeze as you bring the heel to glute. Sitting nice and tall, nice long spine. Maybe you grip the shin, or maybe you place the right hand just outside the hip for support. Take an inhale here. And exhale, lift the foot. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale. Exhale. 4 more. And lower here. And take an inhale, reach the right arm up high. Bringing the hand over shoulders, reaching nice long spine. Exhale, reach for the toes. And as you reach to the toes, begin to wrap that arm around the knee as you extend the left arm back, giving a nice twist as you squeeze the navel in towards the spine, looking over the left shoulder. Hold it here for 2 breaths. Take an inhale. And let it go. Let's do 2 more. Inhale. And let it go. One more time. Inhale, breathing into the lungs, breathing into the ribs. And let it go. And neutralize. Extend the legs forward. And here you're going to come down onto your back. And here we're going to bend the knees, bringing the heels to glute. Here we're going to work on strengthening the core, the lower back, and the abdomen. So we're going to extend the arms up towards the sky, hands over shoulders. Here you may keep your head onto the earth, but if you like, you may tuck your chin and slightly lift the head up. You're going to bring your knees over hips. Lift your heels so that your heels are aligned with your knees. Take an inhale. Lower and point the toes. And exhale, lift the knees over hips. Inhale. Exhale. And bring your awareness to your lower back. Inhale. Exhale. Notice how your lower spine curves as you lower the feet and lengthens as you lift. Inhale. Exhale. Squeezing the navel as you come up. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze the navel. Inhale. Exhale. Let's go for 5 more. Exhale. 4. 3. One more. And root the feet, lower the head, lower the arms. Here we're going to bring the arms just alongside the body, root the palms down. Root the feet, bringing the heels to glute. Here we're going to make our way into bridge. You're going to take an inhale as you tuck the chin, lift the hips, relaxing the shoulders and back onto the mat. Hold it here, engage the glutes, engage the core. And take 3 breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more. One more. Exhale, sink the hips down. Squeezing the belly in, and inhale, thrust the hips up. Rooting the feet, relaxing the shoulders. Hold it here for 3 breaths. Pressing the hips up towards the sky, engaging the glute. One more. Exhale, sink the hips. Let's go one more time. Inhale, thrust the hips up. Root the feet. And find your 3 breaths. Releasing any tension, softening and relaxing the body. Becoming comfortable with the posture. And on your exhale, sink the hips down. Take an inhale here. Then on your exhale, draw the knee in towards your chest and give a nice squeeze. Navel in towards the spine. Maybe you rock from side to side. And when you're ready, find your stillness. Here we're going to cross at the feet. I want you to begin to give yourself some momentum as you rock up and back. Giving yourself some momentum. Because here you're going to rock forward, root the palms, step the feet back, coming into downward facing dog. You're going to root the feet. If you need to, you may add a slight bend to the knees, pressing the hips up and back, pressing into the palms, engaging the core. You're going to tuck the chin and just bring your gaze to your navel and hold it here for 3 breaths. And take an inhale, extend the right leg back and up as high as you can. And exhale, knee to chest, rooting the foot just next to the right hand. Bringing the knee under the armpit. And here we're going to root that left foot. Take an inhale as you extend the arms up, hands over shoulders, coming into a warrior 1. Rooting the palms into the earth, relaxing the shoulders. Here we're going to take a nice inhale. And on your exhale, draw the navel in towards your spine and begin to hinge forward and see if you can keep the spine nice and long. And begin to draw the chin inward, elongating the back of the neck. And hold it here for 3 breaths. Take an inhale. And exhale. Engage the navel. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Take an inhale, lengthen the spine. And breath out, draw the navel in towards the spine, hinge forward, keeping the spine straight. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach up high. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, root the palms, step back, downward facing dog. Hold it here for 3 breaths, pressing into the palm, hips up towards the sky and back, navel to spine. One more. Take an inhale, extend the left leg back and up, reaching up high. Exhale, knee to chest, rooting the foot just next to the left hand. Bringing the knee underneath the armpit. You're going to root the right foot. Take an inhale, reach the arms forward and up, coming into a warrior 1. Square the hips forward as if the thighs are coming together. Take an inhale here. Relaxing the shoulders, draw the navel in towards the spine. Begin to hinge forward. Begin to tuck the chin, elongating the back of the neck. Holding it here for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Keep the core engaged. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Or maybe that was 4. I'm not sure, but just let it go. There we go. Take an inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, squeeze the navel inward as you hinge forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, hinge. Inhale, rise. Exhale, root the palms, step back, downward facing dog. Hold it here, 3 breaths. Bring your gaze forward. When you're ready, step forward, bringing the feet in between the hands. Take an inhale, reach up high. Reaching up high as if you're reaching from the stars. Exhale, begin to fold forward, hinging at the hips. Navel in towards the spine. Rooting the palms to the earth or maybe blocks. Here we're going to step the right leg back. Coming down onto the knee, coming into runner's lunge. You're going to sink the hips as you begin to lengthen the spine. Bring your gaze forward, draw the navel in towards the spine. We're going to hold it here for 3 breaths. Take an inhale and let it go. And you may use props, blocks, blankets. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Tuck the back toe. Lift the hips. Step forward. Take an inhale, rise. Reaching up high. Exhale, hinge forward, hinging at the hips, coming into a forward fold. Rooting the palms. When you're ready, step the left leg back. Come down into the knee. Flip the sole of the foot up. Coming into a runner's lunge. You're going to sink the hips. Lift the heart. Bring your gaze a few feet out. Hold it here. Draw the navel in towards the spine. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Tuck the toes. Lift the hips. Step forward. Take an inhale. Exhale, fold. So here we're going to step right foot back, come down into the knees. We're going to step the left leg back, coming down into the knees, coming into a tabletop. Here we're going to make our way into a cobra. Coming into a tabletop, you're going to begin to shift your weight forward. You're going to lower down the chest, keeping the hips up towards the sky. When you're ready, take an inhale, sink the hips, lift the heart. Coming into a cobra, you're going to hold it here for 3 breaths. Take an inhale. And exhale. Drawing the shoulders inward, inhale. Elbows inward and exhale. Give yourself one more. And exhale. Pressing into the palms, you're going to tuck the toes, come down, come onto the knees, sink the hips back, flip the soles of the feet up, coming into a child's pose. And here I want you to begin to shift the weight forward. Lower the chest as if you're coming into cobra. There we go. And we're going to find that child's pose again, lifting the hips, sinking the hips back. Shifting the weight forward. Lowering the chest. Maybe coming into an upward dog or cobra. Find your child's pose. Moving to your comfortability. Coming into what may look like a cobra to you. Or maybe you have a different way of going into that cobra. One more time, child's pose. Shifting the weight forward. Finding that cobra. And child's pose. And we're going to hold it here in child's pose. Bringing the knees together, chest to thighs, and maybe you bring your arms alongside the body, palms facing up, or maybe arms extended forward, however you feel comfortable. Just bring your awareness to your lower back. What are you feeling? What sensations you're feeling?